And now we're live. See if anybody comes in, because I forgot to post this earlier to let everybody know that we was coming in. So see if anybody joins us here.
You better turn your sound off.
Oops. There we go. I don't know how many people's in here right now.
And then mine's on.
Who's this? Jesse Raney. Why is Jesse black?
Why is your screen black?
There we go.
Hello.
Hello.
House strangers. Ooh,
Are
I'm
you on your
sneezing.
way back from Wally World? Hey,
Yeah, I'm
what's
in
up,
Anderson.
Homestead Inn? There's Evelyn. Kenda, hello. So,
Hi, everybody.
glad everybody's here. Jessica, you pay attention to driving, especially since you're in my truck.
I'm paying attention.
So, glad everybody's in here because, yeah, Tiffany's here.
Hey, Tiffany, how you doing?
So,
Evelyn, Ed, Kenda. Sorry, I didn't say hi to everybody.
yeah, Dale called me earlier. Asked if we was going live, and I was like, yeah. I had a big fail on my part. Hey, Jovita, welcome in.
Hey, Ovita.
Because I forgot to schedule it back early. I normally try to by Monday. Sometimes I get around to it by Wednesday. This time I got around to it by like 10 minutes before we went live.
Squirrel.
Yeah, it's one of those deals I kept telling myself, like, I need to get this posted. And I get home to where I could do it, and then I get doing something else, and I'd forget about it. And yeah, so it was a huge fail on my part. So
Sneaky little squirrels.
Yeah, they got me. So, but yeah, we are doing this tonight, as you all can see, and we appreciate everybody being in here with us.
Just came in out of the shop. It was a beautiful day outside. So
yeah, it was. I was actually able to strip off the hoodie when I got back from town and from doing some errands.
I was able to pour epoxy. It wasn't too cold or too hot.
Mm-hmm. He says she'll be right back. We'll be right here. So, I do have the link posted if anybody wants to.
Only people we know.
Yeah,
me and Jesse learned that lesson last week.
Yeah, we learned that the hard way.
Actually, it was Jesse's fault. She was the one letting people in.
I
can tell her out. She ain't here.
I let 2 people in.
Fish
one of them turned out.
Welcome in.
Oh, well, like I said, we learn from our mistakes, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course, you did that when I go to bed and I'm not able to tell you no, stop. I almost didn't let Jessica in because the screen was black at first. I'm like, who's that? I was like, they ain't coming in. And I just happened to hover over it and said, oh, it's Jessica. I guess I can let her in.
Yeah.
AKA the jar.
Yeah, why didn't you come up on that channel?
Huh? Oh, it's buffering.
Do what?
It's buffering for me.
Oh.
So why didn't you come up on your jar channel?
I just hit the link button.
Oh.
I didn't
You actually put up a video this week.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
I was quite impressed.
Yippers. all by herself, and Tina's been learning how to edit videos.
I know.
Or she's doing them on her phone, so it's not nearly as easy as it is for me doing it on the laptop, because I can actually move stuff around and everything. And then she's like, I can't get this, and hands it to me. And I'm like, I don't know, I do it on my laptop, so it's a whole lot easier.
Yeah, the one I made for this morning for the Stoop collaboration, it turned out a little long because I couldn't figure out how to cut little parts out. When we sitting there kneading the dough and stuff, it was like I should have cut some of it out, but I couldn't.
Yeah, it could have been like a 5 or 10 minute video, a 25-minute video. Hey, Joe, welcome in.
Howdy, Joe.
Glad you're here. So,
Next week is Turkey Day.
Turkey,
I know, I
turkey.
can't believe it's been this month's gone by so fast. I was sitting there at work talking about it. It's like, oh, geez.
The whole year went
Next week
flew
is
by.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving already.
This whole
The
year went
whole
by
year.
fast.
Mm-hmm.
I told you when you was younger that this would happen, didn't I?
Shut up, Mom.
She didn't believe me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The older you get, the faster the years go.
Wait till you get married and have kids, and time will really start going by fast. So,
On,
This
I just
is-
passed the high school.
free dinner at the school tonight.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, or they do a free dinner just for Thanksgiving there at the high school every year.
Community dinner for the whole county.
Yep.
I haven't been to that in years.
I think the last time I went was with Nanny.
And she's been gone since
13.
2013, so it's been a while.
It's been a hot minute.
Mm-hmm.
Evelyn drove into the next town to go to Hobby Lobby. I wanted to go into Hobby Lobby or Michael's last night, but I didn't think I better ask. I get a little carried away in those stores.
A little.
A little, yeah, a lot.
It's your money.
It's a good thing they're 50 miles away.
Mm-hmm. It's your money.
Oh, it is, huh?
As long as we can make the tractor payment.
Somebody pop up.
Oh. Who we
Who's
got
doing-
here? Whistle stop.
Whistle
Hey,
stop.
welcome in.
Hey guys, you know
What are you
what?
doing tonight?
This was a pain in the butt to get on here.
Actually, this time we didn't leave nobody set in the basement. I heard a bloop, and there we were.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but didn't the last time you and your daughter had the live stream going, it was on
Yeah, we don't know how to
StreamYard?
run this one.
I haven't got
Yeah.
them set up on Restream yet. There's Dale. Not
I don't
really
like
liking it.
Restream. I can tell you that right now. I don't like it.
I like it better than
Hi,
StreamYard.
Nana.
I really do.
Hi, Dale.
I mean, if I probably used it more, I may like it. But like right now, you guys are like really, really tiny on my side because I'm on my
That's
phone.
cool. I've never been really tiny before.
Hey, you want to see what I got going on here?
Sure.
It's a sneak peek, a little spill of the beans.
We like sneak peeks.
Ooh. Jesse, what are you bringing home for supper?
Nothing right now.
That is my own creation of a meatloaf
Ooh.
Awesome.
in a cast iron pan.
That sounds delicious.
I freaking love
Hey,
meatloaf.
Nana's here. Jennifer Ocean Homestead, welcome
Howdy,
in.
guys.
Hi, Jennifer.
I do like me a good meatloaf.
You
How do
need
you
to be
shoot
cooking
a-
on that griddle again.
I need to bring it home from work.
Okay. Now I see how you guys are seeing the chat. Ugh, this is going to have to get used to this one.
Well,
It's
I can
over.
actually shut it off.
No, you do what you do. I'm just saying this is
So
a little different to
How's that
get
look?
used to. You know what? I was talking to your wife last Saturday,
uh-huh.
and because you were sleeping, I think.
Yep.
And oh, guess what? I get to go back to freaking nights. Yay me!
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'll go to work
Don't
at like.
miss working nights.
Well, I don't either, but because of the holiday, see, your guys' Thanksgiving's going to be on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
My Thanksgiving's actually going to be on Wednesday
Ah.
Gotcha.
because I have to go in Thursday night. But do you remember me telling you, your wife there, about the pecan wood?
Uh-huh.
I wasn't lying.
Oh, my goodness.
That's
Hold up.
just the logs that I need to get. I need to get rid of those,
Oh, wow.
all of those. But let me
Wow.
get a little bit closer and a
Make
little
road
bit
trip.
higher. Let me get a little bit higher for you.
Alrighty.
Oh shit! Don't ever try to do this with slippers on. Okay. Well, one more. Now you see. This is how tall I am. No,
Oh goodness.
you see if I turn it. That helps him.
Oh, I don't know if we know him. Do we know him?
But
We got somebody wanting in the chat. I don't know if I know him.
Dale
that's all the
Junior.
that's all the pecan wood I have to cut up. Oh, goodness. There's Dale
What are you guys
He's here to
doing?
make fun of us.
showing pecan wood.
Good smoking wood.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Back, right back, somewhere back there. Oh, right there.
Let's see if I can figure this out.
There you go.
There, now we're bigified.
Hey.
Now see if I turn sideways, I gotta raise you up.
Yeah, we had to too. But it's so much better. So much better.
Mm-hmm.
Hi,
I gotta get
chat.
all that. See, if you guys live closer, you can pick some of that up.
I told him we'd just get in the truck and go on a road trip.
Where is it?
There was a state
Okay.
trooper on the
Texas.
road.
That's usually where they are.
But the ones I would love for
Bone
you
what,
guys to
man?
have, the ones I'd love for you guys to have
I gotta watch my phone chat. I can't see
are
that.
those.
Oh wow.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them that you could have.
Oh yeah.
Oh, them would work out good on the sawmill to be making crafts with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they would.
Why?
Oh, there's a couple there that look like it may be a little bit too big for my sawmill. I can only put about 20-inch log on there.
What?
I'll
No
measure
way.
Yep.
I'll measure it. I will measure it.
That
I mean, how often do you get an opportunity to have free pecan wood?
yeah, I know. I'd make it fit.
Now I
You
got
got a chainsaw, you can fix it.
I mean, you can
We
always
got-
take a chainsaw and cut a chunk of it out.
Oh
to
yeah,
make it
like I said,
split
I'd
it in
make it
half.
fit.
I just don't have a chainsaw big enough to cut all the way through it, or I'd cut it up in slabs myself.
Mm-hmm.
But I do want one slab out of it. One, like this piece right here.
Yeah.
I'd want 1 3.5-inch thick slice out of it. All right, this one is 36 inches
Oh
in
wow.
diameter.
That's
In
a heck of
diameter.
a log.
The one that I want out of it
Trooper didn't get her.
is 14 inches.
The trooper was on the other side.
But I think the rest of them that you could fit. But that was the base of the tree that fell over on my neighbor's house
Oh wow.
Goodness.
Oh my goodness.
a year ago. As a matter of fact, I'll show you it, as long as I don't lose signal. Because they haven't been able to live there because, well, the roof's caved in a little bit. But the insurance company that they paid for good money is giving them a runaround, saying, "Oh, we'll give you $30,000 to redo your entire freaking house." And they're like,
Oh
"Huh?
wow.
That wouldn't even cover the carport."
Nope.
No.
Hey, Jody, Marketplace Boutique. Lori Carp, well, welcome in.
See, this is that tree landed right there,
Mm.
Oh wow.
and that's their kitchen. But
Man.
they're making them rip out all the drywall. Here's the stump.
Oh
That's
my
the bottom
goodness.
part,
Wow.
and that's what. See,
Monster.
Yeah, it is. Or it was.
that
Jesse,
that
slow
tree,
down.
that
Leave me
tree,
alone. I'm on 90.
that tree was 100
You're
years
going
old.
No,
90.
I'm on
100
90.
years old. Holy moly.
Yeah, well, the guy that used to own this property, the property my crappy house sits on,
Mm-hmm.
and all the property that
There's Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca.
Hey Rebecca.
back there that he lives in,
Gracious.
he
Think we
planted
just lost-
that.
Fire.
He planted that
Wow.
tree when he was younger. He's like 90.
Man.
So, hey, Dale,
I
and
think Dale
all of
froze.
you guys,
Yo.
Oh, there he is.
did you see what subscribers I'm at now?
No, I haven't.
6,200
Oh my.
Awesome.
Wow.
in 2 weeks.
No
I
kidding.
I also I have a video that I put out a year ago that all
Yeah.
of a sudden people are starting to watch and has hit
Yeah.
10K views.
Cool.
Goodness.
Yeah. See, I come back with a vengeance.
Heck yeah.
You
That's
guys
cool
don't know
when
this,
a
but I
video like
took
that just blows up.
yeah, but you two don't know this. Dale does, because I've known Dale for a while. Almost what, 4 years now, Dale?
Yep.
Since,
About 4 years.
yeah, because of a prior meetup when I started.
Yep.
2020. 2020 is when I started YouTube. I went to my first meetup in Pryor, Oklahoma,
Hmm.
and then I took almost a year off, and now I'm coming back. And I had 1,500 when I left,
Mhm.
and now I have 6,200. I'm loving
Wow.
it.
Wow.
And I'm doing a video, sneak peek, spill the beans, Dale. Check this out.
Sweet.
I was gonna say we ain't had zipper yet.
That is going to be my meatloaf that I created, and I've got
Got
a
a
video.
standby here.
Oh.
What
Like I
was
said, we hadn't
that?
had supper yet, and I thought I better have something sitting here just in case.
Well, Debbie,
Oh,
Christmas tree.
hey, where do you live? I'm on my way. I guess
A whole box of them.
Well, check out this.
No, there's 5 in a box. You ate one, and there's one there.
Oh,
3 left.
3
I
left.
got a turkey today. A 20. Let me relook at that. It's a butterball. A 23.31 pound turkey.
Oh
Dang.
my, that's a big turkey.
Man.
Are you gonna smoke it?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna start it Tuesday about 5
Yeah.
Tuesday night. Then I'm going to work till 4 in the morning. It should be done. I'm hoping by 11 the next
Yeah.
day.
We went to some family. We went to a family Thanksgiving today, and they smoked a turkey. It wasn't quite that big. It was probably just under 20 pounds.
Hey, Troy Sutton.
But man,
Hey, Troy,
it was
welcome in.
good. But
Yeah, but see, I got that one because I love turkey. Okay.
yeah.
But then I turn around and I got that one yesterday, which is a 14-pound turkey.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then I'm going to
You
cook
like
it.
turkey, huh? Turkey's pretty it's a pretty good meat. I mean, you can utilize it for a lot of things.
Well, you have it regular, eat it like a regular turkey. Then you can make turkey salad and turkey
That's
You
one-
can
stew.
make last year for Noodle November, we made turkey tortellini
You jerk.
Alfredo, and it was amazing.
She hit something with your truck.
No, we have a red dog on the loose.
Oh no.
Freddy.
We have one dog that's an escape artist.
From
No
the
matter
from
what.
the chain.
Yep,
Yep.
with collar, harness, everything.
He was even
Still
connected
full.
to both the harness and the collar and got out.
Yeah, he does not like to stay tied up at all. So,
Well, we're on a mission, and so we probably won't be able to stay on very long, but we're getting
Well, we're glad
close
you
to our
dropped in.
destination.
Hey, Rebecca. I was in a live yesterday. Mountain Grandma, she hit 2,000 subs plus monetized. So she's
Yeah.
doing everything. The very first drawing they do, they called my name.
Sweet.
I will have now my second hat from Rebecca. Touched by a Yard.
Cool.
And if you guys don't have one of hers, you don't know what you're missing.
I got
They are-
one. You got one somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
They're comfortable. They're nice.
I got a camo one, but it's got to get really cold before I use it because it's really warm.
I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
How does this on this chat? How does the chat go from the bottom up or from the top down?
It goes from the top down when you're a guest.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got to
When
go
you're
back.
the host, it goes from the bottom up.
Mm-hmm.
Like when he shares the chat on screen with us, that's what it looks like when you're a guest on there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But when you're actually the one running it, it works like normal. It goes from the bottom up.
Well,
Yeah. So what?
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I'm looking at it since I don't have it up on the screen, and yeah, it's popping up from the bottom up like it does on YouTube and stuff. Like I said, I really like the restream a little bit better. You've got some more options and different things. I know some's gotten where they said they like the chat up on the screen, some don't. I figure since there's more people up here, I went ahead and
Yeah,
pulled the
when you
chat
start
down.
getting quite, when you only got a couple, it works pretty good. But when you've got 4 or more up there,
Right.
it takes up a lot of room.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But I like some things about it. I don't know if anybody's ever tried co-streaming anything yet. You know what I mean? But
I've got mine set to where you can co-stream. I don't know if anybody has or not.
well, if I wasn't on the road, I would try it
Right.
just to see. But
How do you get your avatar to change?
you got to go to settings and select it.
How in the world do you go to settings while you're in the live?
I think it's the 3 dots at the bottom.
Okay, I see it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't tried it off the phone yet.
This is my first time using it on the phone, and there's some things I like about it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like Ed. You kind of got to scroll up a little bit, and so it's cutting off the top of you guys. Like I can see you from this far down, but I can see the screen well.
Right.
I can't see the chat though. I mean, I think you'd have to
Let's say
pull
real
the
quick.
chat up over the top of everything, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Jody at Marketplace Boutique's going to have a premiere at 7 o'clock, and remind you that Christine is going to have a live at 8 o'clock.
Christine,
Thought I'd throw
Mrs.
that out there.
Joan Farms. We were part of Wild Game November. Made pheasant chili, and oh my gosh,
That looked really
Hey,
good.
Scotty, I didn't.
it was
miss you coming
amazing.
in.
What in the world?
You got a creeper.
Hi, creeper.
Hi.
Hey, don't let that on screen.
Hey, rude.
Been kissing any frogs lately?
Gross.
Gross.
You got one in a room sheet that I put
All
in
right,
there.
it
She
ain't-
doesn't know about it yet.
It's not
It's a
letting me
good
put
thing
it
I
up
don't sleep
there.
in my room.
It's not letting you put it on there?
No.
I don't know.
That's all right.
I don't ever think much about avatars because
Hey,
I
Scotty.
want to be a guest. I want to be
Hey, Scotty.
on screen. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
The only time I want an avatar is like if I gotta get up and go meet somebody at the door or the bathroom, go to the bathroom real quick, or grab another cup of coffee. You know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I love I love it being a spouse of a prepared spouse who takes a styrofoam cup and fills it full of ice water before you leave the house so that I have something to drink. You know, she packed it for herself, but
But she's sharing.
sharing is caring.
Exactly. And Nana cares.
Nana cares about me, don't you, Nana?
I do, yes.
That's right. You got to take care of my brother. Don't let him dehydrate.
I just told Nana, this is the third phone I've had in this holder for my truck
Mm-hmm.
over probably, 7 years, 8 years? And it finally broke.
Oh.
So
That's not
Got
good.
delicious
if you
steak
fall all of a sudden, never fear, I'll pick you back up. But it
Yay.
could be because it's broke.
Well, the tripod that I won from
Yeah.
Jason, I still have that. That's 3 years
Nora?
old.
Welcome
Yeah.
in, Nora.
The only thing I've had to replace is the thing that holds the phone.
Hello.
Really?
Yeah, I've replaced that 4 times because they're cheap.
Yeah.
I put a MagSafe charger in my truck for my phone, and I got to be really careful because some cases will hold it real good, and others will just you hit a bump just right, and down it goes.
Down goes Frazier.
The one I have now, it holds it really good. But I got another one. I got one with the bright green. That way, if I lost it out in the woods or something, I can find it real easy. But that one won't stick on it, so that's my going out in the woods phone case. That way, in case I lose, I can find it.
I need to have something like that. One that, oh well, if I lose it. But instead, I got my phone, and then I got the new GoPro, and I don't want to lose either one of them.
Yeah.
Sort of like the little selfie stick tripod that I laid on the tractor tire and somebody didn't move it and rolled over it with the tractor.
That's your fault, not
Bye
mine.
bye tripod stick.
You know, luckily, it was just a cheap one and my phone was not on it. Oh, Bowen's back. He had steak. Boy, yeah, they're all carrying on about food. I'm hungry.
Bowen? Yeah, holding out on us again, huh?
I took Tina to Red Lobster last night for dinner.
It was
What?
really good.
No way.
Yep.
Where was our invite?
Well, he wanted to go to Whataburger. It's like, can we go somewhere else?
Man, that'd be a hard
close the
decision.
Red Lobster down.
I like Whataburger a bunch.
I do too.
But not every time we go.
We've only been there the one time.
Are you sure?
Whataburger patty melt is where it's at.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
I'll
Yeah,
be
this
back
is
in a
my
second.
bright
This thing's
green,
not
so I don't
working.
lose my phone out in the woods case.
Yeah, now there you go.
I want to be able to see it.
Ed gone. He gone.
It's gone. But see, yeah, that one won't stick on the MagSafe charger in my truck. But yeah, at least if I drop it out in the woods, I can find my phone.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
You know, they don't make. I've decided they don't make otter boxes like they used to.
No, they
They're
don't.
not as good as what they used to be.
Nope. Hey, Casey's Kitchen Creations, welcome in. Cassie.
Yes.
Cassie. I know too many
Hi,
Caseys.
Cassie.
So my mind
Well,
automatically
talk
goes
about
there.
Casey's. Casey's that's the best breakfast pizza out there.
Oh, they do have an amazing breakfast
Oh
pizza.
man, sausage or bacon breakfast pizza from there is the jam up.
Mm-hmm. Their taco pizza's really good too. As long as
See,
you eat fresh.
I'm not a taco pizza person. I'd rather have bacon.
I'm not either.
I'd rather have cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Cheddar, but.
Mm-hmm. I won't say no to a cheeseburger pizza neither. I was watching a deal on Facebook and they did like a bacon cheeseburger egg roll. And those looked amazing.
I never heard of such.
I didn't either, but when he got done with it, it looked good.
When you're hungry, anything will look good.
Took one of them egg roll pastry things and slapped down a couple pieces of American cheese, your hamburger meat that you cooked up, seasoned however you want, and then some bacon glaze, and rolled it up and then deep fried it.
I got behind in the chat. like butlers are here.
Hi, Jerry and
Yes.
Susan.
Glenda,
Hi, Glenda
Grace and Fire. Welcome in.
and Sir Grace.
Welcome in, guys. Thanks.
Yep.
Was in her live before. Let's see, we were still out in the shop, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was finishing up the epoxy pours on the one board and then the R and the...
It's video. They'll have to watch the video.
It gives them a pre... Hey, Lori, welcome in. I don't know how many of you all saw Lori the other night when she got in on Derek's live.
Oh,
No.
Her face of just joy.
Sheer joy. It was
When
just
she
awesome
got
to
on
see
there.
you up there.
I was smiling so big for her, just her facial expressions on being up on there.
Well, we're not to our destination, but we're not very far away, so we're probably going to be hopping off here pretty quick.
All righty. Well, we appreciate you all jumping on here with us. So,
But you'll have to pay attention to upcoming video to see what this adventure is about.
yep. So, good luck and can't wait to see the video.
All right,
Bye,
we'll
guys.
talk to you guys. Bye. Ya.
Bye.
See you, brother.
Bye.
So, yeah. I'll go ahead and share out the link again here if anybody else wants to jump on here. We're going to stay off till a little bit about 7.
Yeah. Like I said, Jody's going on at 7, so we can pop over and watch her, and
Yep.
then we can pop over and watch
Mhm.
Christine. Maybe
Yep.
Jesse will go buy us some supper by then.
Yep.
Maybe. That's what I
And Bowen says, yeah, it was great. Love seeing her. Yeah. It was such a long time
Her
coming.
face
Yep.
was just awesome.
I know.
She
It
was so excited. And we was gonna hop on to go to another chat or something, but we were just couldn't turn away. It was great.
Yep. Yeah. Finally, Derek got her up on there and.
Took a little bit of coaxing, which I don't blame you. It takes me a while to do that stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
I still have them doing it.
It's back. Jerry's here. These guys added in. All right. Hey, guys.
I don't know what is going on with my camera, but it's not moving.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're frozen there.
Very.
What is
Is
going
Jerry
on?
frozen or Jerry?
No, Jerry moved just a
There we
second
go.
ago.
Every now and then you gotta get a little wave, make sure.
Now he was moving just for it. Looks like he's in deep thought on something. There you go. Now you're moving.
Camping cage free, welcome in.
Hey,
What
guys.
in the world is behind me?
I don't know.
I
Do
don't
you got like
know.
a virtual background going?
I see. This has got to stop.
I was hoping he ain't getting
Correct.
backing up to that smoker too close. Oh, he's inside.
There you go.
Wow, this stuff is crazy.
Uh-huh.
There you go, Ed. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, Jerry?
Awesome. I had lunch. We had lunch with Jan today.
Yeah, I know.
I
I'm
seen
talking.
that. Did you
I'm
get my
talking
message
to her
to give her
now.
a hug for me?
I gave her a hug for everybody, Kevin
Awesome.
and everybody. Yeah, we had a good time. We went to a Chinese restaurant buffet. Oh my God, it was
Man,
good.
everybody's making us hungry. We haven't had
It's
Y'all
the
supper.
go to
best.
Oriental House?
It was I don't know, someplace in Springfield. The best Chinese restaurant I've ever been to.
Really?
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, they had everything you think of: fish and crawdads and
Oh wow.
frog legs and all the standard stuff. They had sushi there. It was great. It really was a good lunch.
Mm-hmm.
We had lunch and dinner combined.
There you go. Hey, that works.
It was good.
Mm-hmm. So, hey, Jerry, since you're on, I'm assuming you're on a laptop or a computer.
I'm on a computer.
Are you? Dale and I was talking about it earlier on restreaming because he was on his phone. He wasn't able to check there. I've got this turned on where you can restream or rebroadcast on your channel. How
Post-stream.
easy is it compared to StreamYard?
I don't see where you can do it.
Ah.
I've not used Restream. I'm going to use Streamlabs.
Oh, okay.
And I don't see where you can. I don't see no buttons where you could restream.
I didn't know if there was something in settings on your guys' end or what, because I know on the invite guests,
I don't see anything in
nothing to do with 10
settings.
people, share screen.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about restreaming.
No, I don't see anything about restreaming.
Yeah, neither did I. Because I was going to try it myself. See,
Jennifer, I'm
StreamYard
drinking
better.
water and you're talking about Chinese food.
Yes.
You're eating a Christmas tree.
I know it's got to where I have it set turned
Lori.
on to where you can.
I looked at. I see a private chat. I just see where it says on the left hand side. It says everyone can see and hear me. I'm in the show, but I don't see any place that says restream.
Glenn and Shannon Salty Life, welcome in, guys.
Yes.
There we go.
Coconut rice and vegan not beef tips.
Sounds good.
Sorry, Jody. I don't know if that sounds good or not.
I like my beef.
That Chinese restaurant we went to for Thanksgiving, they're having for $19.99. They're having turkey and lobster tails and shrimp and I mean all kinds of. It's a buffet. And I told them, $19.99. We might come back here for Thanksgiving. It'd be worth the drive.
Mm-hmm.
They're supposed to have everything there, so I don't know. Like I said, I've been to a lot of Chinese restaurants, but that's probably one of the best ones I had with the ever been to. They had the layout. They had everything you think of.
Yeah. I say I'm
Yeah, I
kind
heard
of partial
Jan
to
picked
Oriental
out.
House, but we don't get out much.
What'd say, Ed?
I heard Jan was telling me she ate so much food. You and the boss was looking at her like she was crazy.
Worth on where she was putting it. Looked like she hadn't eaten for a year. She had 4 plates.
Holy crap.
I had 2 and then some dessert, but Kevin had 2 and some dessert, but she had 4 plates of actual main course stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many crawdads she ate. But I guess they used to live real close to this place, and they would eat there all the time.
Yeah.
I mean close, like walking distance close.
Oh wow.
So they said they would go there all the time and eat because it was easy to, just go over there and eat. And
Sunday, you have a Paul Case cup. Paul Case Farms.
I have a Butler Family Farm
master cylinder.
Nice.
Where did you guys get those made at?
This is from Circuit.
Oh.
We got this at Paul Case's birthday party.
His
wife there was only 4 people invited to that thing.
I need to get one put with my name on it. My channel name.
That's who we haven't seen in here tonight. Paul Case.
Mm-hmm. I
3 times he'll show up.
We've got made contact with Annette, and she's Anita. Good golly,
you do that every time.
I know. And she's making us some cups now. Well, how did you do your cup? Did you just get a sticker for it, or
no? They did it for me.
Oh wow!
It's through this company for water company.
And
you can just change this here for the flavors of water. I haven't had anything but water. Today was the first thing I had a half a glass of iced tea. I drank water for the last 6 months since I got this thing.
Yeah.
And,
I drink water, but I got to run it through coffee beans first.
Well, I don't want to
drink water. I drink water.
Yeah, but I mean, that's soda. That's got sugar in it, and I drink coffee too. I take that back. I drink black coffee. I don't put sugar in it though.
I don't put sugar in my coffee, but I do have 0 sugar creamer.
I stopped drinking Pepsi. I haven't had a Pepsi in 6 months.
I used to be addicted to pop, and there was always diet pop. But yeah, I don't drink much for pop, and when I do, it's a Sprite Zero.
I'll drink 1 energy drink in the morning, and at work then I'll have coffee. Then I drink water the rest of the day, and I drink water most of the time home, and then I'll have one.
Be better if you'd quit those energy drinks completely.
Well, it
Stop
probably
it.
would, but it wouldn't be good for everybody else.
No, stop it. Do not tell him that.
I thought Tina was drinking a 32 ounce malt liquor. What
No,
is
you probably
Brett?
shouldn't tell them that because you might become a missing person.
I don't know.
Because I drink Red Bulls, so every day.
Ooh, those are terrible for you.
Not any worse than mine.
Me, Tina, my water either goes through beans or a still. We got a new still down the road, so we don't have to make it.
It's not very new.
So,
Well,
Ed,
no,
did
it
you
is
hit
very
your
new now.
did you hit your number last night?
I'm at 6,200. I actually was just trying to get to 5,000, and then I woke up this morning and I was at 5,997. I'm like, seriously, you're gonna stop there? And now I'm above that.
Yeah,
It's slowly going up
I
now.
hit 35 last time. I'm at 35, 293.
Nice.
Up 298. Sorry, it just jumped up.
You know what sucks? It's only taken me since 2020 to get there to where I'm at. That's what happens when you take time off twice.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Tina
take
won't let
off
me
to get
take time
started
off.
again.
Whatever.
But Jerry, I also hit a one of my videos, 10K views.
Cool.
I've never had one go over 5, and that was because of when I went to the meetup. I hit 5.2 on that. So it's exciting when you got 5 videos in the last year that are over 1K.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm
And
gonna
with
send
your
her a
guys, you guys right there beside me, keep doing those epoxy signs or whatever you guys are doing.
Mhm.
You'll get there.
Yep.
You'll get there.
Yeah,
I
we're
actually need
getting
to get a
the.
hold of you guys too, because I need something done.
Hey,
You guys
Alrighty.
got
Jesse.
the shop. You guys got the material. I don't have a shop yet. And my house, my tiny house comes first, then this big house, because I'll be tearing this big house down.
Hey, Jesse, welcome in.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey, Jesse.
Yeah, we're just limited on our time when we can spend out in the shop to do epoxy because we don't have a front on it. So
Today was a nice day, so we were out there working, and I hope tomorrow's is nice too.
I think tomorrow's supposed to be almost as good. Not as nice as it is today, but yeah, we're really limited. We got fall and spring. So there's some summer times, and if it warms up enough in the wintertime, which we found a epoxy warmer I got for Tina.
Did it unboxing today. Bean
Yep.
spillage.
So that'll kind of help us out a little bit.
You don't have heaters in your shop?
Do what?
You don't have a heater in your shop?
Well, it would, but it wouldn't do any good.
There's
when
no front on the shop.
Oh, yeah.
I got a
Put
little bitty
plastic
wood
up.
stove.
So
Put plastic
we got
up.
a nice big shop that her dad and mom built back many moons ago.
It's been at least 40 years.
And yeah, they never finished
Maybe
the front on
35.
it, and we haven't finished the front on it either. My brother-in-law, when he was still alive, we started to, and so I got a few more sheets of metal put up there, and then I got a frame in because he had a big, about a 12 by 12 opening fit in, so he can drive bigger tractors in. And I miss BNS Odyssey in here.
Hey, Beth.
Hey, Beth.
But I'm gonna frame it in and then just put a couple smaller, just like French style walk-in doors put in there. That way we can get stuff in and out of it.
Right.
So,
But I still need to get with you because I need something done.
yep.
So,
Yeah,
you guys got your email address in your profile
Yes.
there?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll
it's,
email you guys tonight.
Okay.
Rainy Ridge Creations at
And then you just got to let me know what the damage is going to be.
So,
Lots and lots of money.
I know it, right?
I say I've got to get those other two done. He sent somebody down to the office to talk to me the other day about finishing those boards.
Yeah, I can't
Case,
believe
well,
how,
hello there, Paul Case.
yeah.
how expensive everything is.
Mm-hmm.
For me to do a 16 by 16 cabin or just a
See, I told you.
tiny house, just for to put the post in the ground and to build the floor is $2,500.
That's why we
Mhm.
bought the sawmill.
Yeah.
See, I told you, Tina. Say his name 3 times, he'll show up.
Well, in fairness, I did cheat on that one. Since somebody forgot to post the notification of the live, I sent him a text.
Yeah. Yeah, for those of you that weren't in here earlier, I kept telling myself, well, normally I do it on Mondays. Every now and again I forget and I'll get it done on Wednesday. And I kept reminding myself to get it posted. And yeah, I did like 10 minutes before we went
Evelyn.
live. So that was up when I saw the first video was cleaning up my boat. I was all in. So
what kind of sawmill did you guys buy?
we got a Woodland Mills HM 122. So it's their smallest one. It's a guy that Paul hooked us up with, and I didn't realize he was. I don't know, Rock Hill Farms. If anybody's seen him, he's on YouTube as well. But he does a lot of tractor and farm stuff.
Sawmill.
But he's got a deal with Woodland Mills because they're based in Canada.
Right.
So to get returns and stuff,
Yeah,
so
Paul
Canada,
told me
you
about
gotta
them.
pay a tariff. So yeah, he does some of the returns and stuff, and then he'll figure out what's missing, whatnot, get parts figured out, and then turn around and resell them. And so it came with like I said, it's the HM122. It came with a track extension and a tow board on it, and then it's got the 9.5 motor or horsepower color engine on it. So
it's on it's on a trailer?
no, it's
No,
not on
okay.
a trailer. It's a ground based. He's got a bigger one up there too, or at least he did. I don't know if he still has it or if he sold it or not. But I got this one for $2,900.
Oh wow.
Yeah, which is about what the base one is by itself without the bigger motor, the track extension,
Yeah,
and the
Jesse
tow
says
board.
Creekside has the 126. I knew they had one, but I didn't know which one.
Yeah. So
Remember watching
Just
them
going to get a
build
big chainsaw, and I'm going to make my own sawmill.
I think it's a lot of work, Eddie.
Yes,
You
it
know?
is.
Trying with the chainsaw. That's why I haven't done it. I want to buy a sawmill too.
I'd
Yeah,
love
Got
to.
a lot of hedge I need to cut.
last year I bought a steel. It's not a steel. It's the Chinese knockoff clone, but it's not
Farm Bus?
Farm Tech, I think. I started seeing reviews on them, and it will go part for part with the Steel 660 chainsaw.
There is
I've
video.
got
Yeah.
I got a Husqvarna 24-inch, which I
Mhm.
should have went a bigger one because I need about a 50 or 52-inch bar.
Well, this one came with a 36-inch bar, which first time Tina's seen it after I got it put together and everything. She's like, "You're going to cut your leg
Neil.
off that thing." Hey,
Hey,
Neil,
Neil.
welcome in.
Hey, Neil.
So what's the longest log you can cut?
With the one I had with the sawmill with the extension, I can do probably it's got a 16-foot track on it, so probably just under that because I got to take off a couple of feet because of the cutter head on there. So probably about 14 foot, I believe. I actually need to go out there and actually measure it. So
Not right at the moment. It's dark.
Thank
out.
you, Glenn and Shannon.
I got a couple 20-foot trees I need to get cut.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give them logs.
What?
I got 11 of them they can have.
What part of Texas are you in?
That's a good question. I want to say so. Yeah, have you ever heard of Tyler, Texas?
Yeah.
45 minutes
Not
from
there.
there.
How close are you to Mount Vernon?
About 2
There's
hours.
Miss Jan.
2 to 3 hours.
Hey,
Dan.
I know I'm where the Pine Cone Fest was.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an hour and a half.
Okay.
Oh,
So you're on the west side then.
Yeah. Dallas is like depends on how fast you drive. And on our roads, it's anywhere between 70 and 80. I can
in
get to
Dallas,
Dallas.
you got to drive to get run over. To
Yeah.
not get run over.
I can get to Dallas in an hour and 10 minutes.
That's not
You
bad.
have to go west to get to Dallas?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, he's over on the west side, east side. I mean,
What?
Yeah.
on the pretty
I
side.
got to go west to hit the interstate and then go north.
He's on the pretty side of Texas.
Yeah.
I can move down there near Mount Vernon. That's a pretty area.
That was very pretty down there.
I'll let you guys know when I email you.
Alrighty.
Hi, Jan.
Paul says Scott can cut a 20-foot 6-inch. He don't like it, but he can. So me, I'm more limited on width than what I am length, because
Up to 22 inches.
I can do 20 inches is really about the max. So it says 22 inch, but you got to do some fidgeting and stuff in there. But
right,
you can, like I was telling Ed earlier on that one, I was like, I'll take chainsaw and I'll make it fit. So
there's Amy.
Yeah.
Look at me, Amy.
hey, Amy, glad you're here.
See with this wood I got out here.
Bye,
If it,
Amy.
if it doesn't fit in your sawmill, now you got smoking wood.
Yep, that is true. And there ain't nothing wrong with that.
No.
I say we don't have any pecan trees on the farm.
No, we don't. We got walnut, red oak, a few white oak, pin oak.
A little scraggly.
I've
Don't
got
tell me you
two.
don't have any hedge down there.
No, we sure
Really?
don't. I wish we did.
You come get mine. I got tons and tons.
Well, he's
and
closer to
locust.
go to.
Yeah. My dad's got one up on his farm, but if I cut it, he'd probably kill me. So
Well, that's why I want a portable one on a trailer, because I want to just take it right out to where the trees are at, load it right up, cut it right there, and then I just load the wood.
yeah,
It needs the sawdust for mulch.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Woodland Mills ones, they've got some nice ones, and then you can go as basic or as nice, which I mean they're more like I said, the budget friendly, so you're not going to get too crazy with them. But yeah,
Right.
I do like the fact though that you can go with a smaller one all the way up to the 36-inch ones.
Yeah. Jennifer says she's overloaded with white birch. We definitely don't have any of that.
Mm-hmm. Huge
No,
cedars.
Jennifer's way up north.
Way
Yeah.
up.
Way up north. Way up north and way up east.
Uh-huh.
You
Far
guys
enough
can't
east.
see this.
2 time zones over from
See, my
us.
boss has told me to come over to his farm, which is not very far from here, to cut some big cedars that he has. But all the cedars that we have are little scraggly. We don't get much for cedars here. I don't know why.
I got a
then
couple
there's-
cedars that I've got that were taken down here. They're still sitting out in my things to do pile.
That meatloaf's looking good, Ed.
Yeah, it is. What time's supper?
About 10 o'clock tonight.
My biggest thing I'm watching out for anymore is I'm starting to get a lot of my trees, and I've noticed the last couple of years, even just cutting firewood, is carpenter ants up in there. So I don't
Paul
know.
says pecan is Satan. I do know it is way different sanding than walnut is. I've gotten used to just, sanding walnut all the time. And yeah, pecan is not the same.
But
I got cherry wood that Paul gave me, a plank. I'm gonna make some pins out of it.
You still have a plank of cherry wood back there behind your desk. That's about 3 inches thick, isn't it?
I don't. It may be about that
2 to
thick.
3?
It's 2 to 3 inches thick. And then we got that Coca-Cola wood.
It's not Coca-Cola wood.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola wood. Yeah.
We found that on a special because that's rather expensive.
Yeah.
But it's very pretty if I ever get anything finished with it.
It is. If you turn it on a lathe, it turns out really pretty too. If you got a 3 inches thick, you can make salt and pepper shakers out of them.
Well, the lathe is a sore subject. I have one, but I think we've decided we're going to sell it. It's too.
Well, it's not a lathe. It's
yeah.
an old shopsmith. It's like
That's a
from
good machine. That's what I use.
Well, it's the version from before the one that you got.
Well, I got the 500.
So it is between the kind of the one that everybody has now and like the first version. It's
Yeah,
an old
it's worth a lot of
one.
money. The thing about
Yep.
the thing I like about Shopsmith is you can go to Shopsmith and still get parts for them, even the old ones.
Yeah.
Where you can't do that if you buy one at a regular lathe and they change a model, they can't get those parts anymore. It's harder and
Son
harder.
bought me a new chuck for it, but I can't get the old one off.
Mm-hmm. It's still having issues. He's not liking
It's got a
Retrieve them.
it's got a that's Allen screw head in it, right?
Yeah, but I think they're rusted on there, ain't they?
Yeah. Well, it sits there right there in the front, but I don't know what you did.
PC blaster.
When we put it on there, so
The Marcus Shopsmith came over on the Mayflower.
yeah, my dad and uncle's got one that they use up there in their shop for a lathe, which they've had it since the 70s.
Since they had you?
Well, actually, they each had one, and then since they just pretty much used my dad's shop, they sold the one and kept one, and they, like Jerry said, just ordered new parts for it because the gear for it and everything, where you turn your RPMs on it, went out in that, so they just ordered new pieces, and
Hey, Big
it's like a
Family
brand new.
Expedition, welcome in.
Yeah, I got a switch that doesn't work, but I just put it on a foot lever, and I just leave it go with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's on. It's on all the time, and I just push the foot lever off and on.
He bought that when we was still living in Joplin when I was a little bitty kid. So he got it because it just had a little 1-car garage. Well, not even that. You wouldn't even hardly be able to fit a car in there. But so that was his table saw, his drill press, his lathe, all that. So
I'm trying to think what all this one has on it.
Well, it came with the lathe. I think it's got the table saw attachment to it. I don't remember. Actually, yeah, it does. It does have the table saw table for it too. But
Yeah,
They
that's
look
the
a
next,
little
pieces.
sketchy.
that's the next couple things I got to get. I've got to get a planer again and a table saw.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to get a chop saw when I start building because I'm going to customize. Now, let me explain. This house where I live now, this is my parents' house. The
Mm-hmm.
part that I'm sitting in was built in 1930. The addition to the left of me was built in 1940.
Yep.
So it's falling apart. I've had 3 construction companies come out and said, there's no way you can save this house. It's just too far gone. And I said, okay, not a problem. What I'm going to do is the outside walls and the inside walls are all wooden planks for the walls. No insulation, but most of this wood in this house is still good
Yeah.
because it's the real wood.
Right.
But that fake crap they build now. So when I build a 16 by 16
Thanks, Paul.
tiny cabin and can live in it, I'll tear this house down piece by piece. I can still use the rafters because I'm not going to do it as big.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use 90% of the wood in this house that I can keep, but I want to take the wood on the outside off because it's tongue and groove
Mm-hmm.
and plane it down and bring it back to life.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get one of these days. I want to upgrade my table saw. We just got a little Craftsman portable table saw. I'd like to get one of these days. I want to get a big one. I'd like to go up to the Grizzly store up in
I hope
Springfield.
you win the lottery sometime.
You could let me know, Eric.
My opinion,
You win the lottery, let me know.
Yeah,
saw stop would be better.
I ain't got saw stop
He
money.
definitely needs to win the lottery for that.
I don't know. I take your Shopsmith and just buy the parts you need for that and make my table saw. I use mine for the table saw. I've used it for the drill press, table saw, the planer, the sander. I've used it for it's all 7 tools. I've used it that way.
Yeah. Well, and like I said, my dad used his too, and right now he's using an old. I don't even know what brand it is because it's one that he got from my great uncle when he did construction, and it was a portable job site table saw, which is what mine is. But not as old as what his is, and still makes work. I want a nice big cabinet style table saw, is what I want. That way I can get
I got rid of one I had. They
so.
have too much space.
You know what? I've seen people because I used to be in the woodworking part of
Mhm.
it all, of YouTube and all that. And I watched the guy take a DeWalt job site table saw.
Mhm.
And he built a huge cabinet around where he can put a full sheet of plywood on it.
Yep.
And that's all he uses. He spent what, maybe $300 for the saw,
Oh wow.
but he can do everything that someone can with an expensive table saw
Mhm.
cabinet one.
Well, as far as breaking down like plywood and sheets like that, I got a track saw for that because instead of trying to sit there and fight with getting the
You don't got any fingers off.
plywood up onto a table saw, I'll just put it down on the floor underneath I got some thin styrofoam or the foam board and just lay it down over there. I'll just take it with the track saw and just do it break full sheets down on that, and then I can cut them on the table saw once I get them down to manageable size or a manageable size. So,
What'd you do? Put your tractor decals on Facebook or something?
mm-hmm.
Gotcha. I was like, how Paul know you put tractor decals on?
He's psychic. Yeah, I posted on Facebook.
Gotcha.
But yeah, the track saw makes things a lot easier, especially that way you don't have to get the bigger stuff up onto the table saw. And then two, for cutting down your thicker material, because it's just a nice clean line and everything. So if you don't want to fight with it, you can just do it down on the floor and not have to worry about it. And then what you're building, if you're building cabinets, you'll want a nice table saw. If you're building fancy furniture, you need a good bandsaw.
It's I got to get
Got a
bandsaw.
little tiny bandsaw.
Also.
Yeah, I need a bandsaw
Mm-hmm.
because
Only
I do
Only
different
thing is
stuff.
those damn blades are expensive, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, and the chop saw that we got, or the miter saw we got, was actually going to go look at the Hercules one there at Harbor Freight, because I don't care. Everything's built over in China anyway, so everybody can say what they want to. But you look at the one that Hercules, then the Cobalt, and even one of the DeWalt ones, they're all the same saw. They're just different color plastic on it is all. So Harbor Freight, the Hercules one they had was a little bit cheaper. When we was going up there to Neosho to pick it up, we decided to stop at Lowe's real quick because Tina was wanting something else. So I looked over there; they had the Cobalt one on clearance, and it was $50 cheaper than Harbor Freight. So I wound up picking it up, and I guarantee, part for part, they're the same machine, and same way with one of the DeWalt ones. So
I want a rigid one, the 13-inch blade.
I've got a 12-inch. And it's nice. I really, really like it. I need to get a good station, miter saw station built for it and everything. Right now, I just got it on a mobile job site station right now, which it works. It does what I need to. But one of these days, once we get the shop.
Hey, there's Krista at Almost a Green Acre. Welcome in.
I see this guy on YouTube. He's doing got these fancy tools and all that. But he's got a chop saw that literally you can take the head of it and turn it sideways and it'll cut across.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
That is freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Because say if he's trying to take that one chunk off, he just cuts it right at the bottom and then turns it over and cuts down and it's gone.
Yeah. So I've seen one guy, and I'm trying to remember the name of his YouTube channel. I think it's Spencer or something, design company or something. Anyway,
he works.
Okay, so you're the one that, yeah. Because I was going to say he works in a little bitty area, probably not much bigger than the building that you work out of.
About my same size shop, yeah.
Yeah, and the stuff he does is just a matter of just storage management and everything,
which is what we need.
Mm-hmm.
Got a nice big shop, but you can't hardly move around in it.
Have everything put in its place so you can just move around, just fold things up, put them away.
Mm-hmm. Another good woodworking channel to watch is King's Fine Woodworking. I've actually talked to the man on the phone.
I've seen a couple of videos, but it's
he goes into
Mhm.
details. I mean, big time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
make a
they're
cup of coffee. You want
coffee
to see my
time.
fancy? You want to see my fancy coffee bar?
Mm-hmm.
My fancy coffee bar.
Hey, it works.
You know what it is? It's an old cabinet for a record player and stereo.
Hmm.
So I use it as storage.
There you go.
It works. I'm not finding him.
Even stuff built in America is made in China with Chinese parts. I have a well water pump made in America, but Chinese parts. Says right on these parts, made in China, just put together in America. Yep. And Jennifer, that's one of the things that they do is they'll say made in USA, but there's only got to be a certain amount of parts or whatever made
To say that.
to say that everything else is overseas. Get into fancy joinery on a fancy jig on a table saw, you're going to need a 0-degree blade for the saw. Yep.
Yeah. You know the only because I drove 18 wheelers for 16 years, 17 years actually. You know the only truck that is actually built in the United States, all of it. Do you know what it is?
What's that?
Mack Truck is the only U.S. truck company that builds their trucks and all their parts are made here in the U.S.
Hmm.
They refuse to go overseas.
Yeah. Well, heck, you look at Toyota. There for a while. I don't know if they still are or not. They're more American made than
Ford and
Ford,
Chevy,
Chevy, and Dodge. They just don't make any heavy duty trucks. But yeah, everything's there's hardly anything anymore that you can get that's built in one country. Everything's from all over. Most stuff's still from China, which there's companies moving more and more over in like India, and there's a few moving like up to Mexico, but nothing
You know,
hardly ever made here.
you know
Hopefully
those.
soon.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say, hopefully we'll get stuff made here eventually now.
Jen
Yeah,
says our Husqvarna is junk.
I love my Husqvarna. I've
Oh,
had it for over a year and put that thing through hell.
Yeah. Now, Jen, is it just like just one that come from like say Lowe's, or is it like a professional Husqvarna?
What
Because I've
Jan
seen
said
both.
that?
Yep. Jan said that.
I got a Husqvarna because of them.
Mm.
Oh, it's all Jan's fault.
Jennifer, I only
Hey,
know what a Mac is because I love the movie Cars.
hey, I've dropped my chainsaw off my extended ladder because I do sketchy tree work. I use extension ladders instead of climbing gear. I dropped mine and nothing ever happened to it.
I've got the steel MS-271 Farm Boss, which that's my primary saw, and I love that thing. Then I got the little Echo, which I run a
It's Tractor Supply.
ah
Yeah, chef from Tractor Supply.
yep.
That's where I got my Husqvarna. But
Um,
you know those on the back of Lowe's or Home Depot trucks, you got those little 3-wheel forklifts.
mm-hmm.
Well, they're called Moffats. A lot of people don't know what that is, but I work on those things on a daily basis at work
Mm-hmm.
because I decided to become a diesel mechanic, which I love my job. They're all made in Ireland.
Hmm.
To get parts for those, we've been waiting on parts for 7 months to fix one.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you get it flown over there, got the parts and flown them back yourself quicker.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to have special wrenches to work on them because you can't get a straight regular wrench into it. You got to have the angle head wrenches. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
But like I said, I love my job. That's why I work 60 to 65 hours a week.
mm-hmm. Jennifer says no chainsaw, but have an Echo weed whacker, big overpriced one with bike handles. Use it once in 4 years.
Too heavy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the
That's why they have a shoulder strap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Because them shoulder straps, especially you get them big, heavy, gas powered weed eaters, them save your back big time. Because I've
Well,
got
when I
the.
had my property, I had one that I bought, which was a mistake buying anything like that off Amazon because it lasted 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
And then I had to wait and reorder the whole pull string, everything again. But the one with the metal blade on it, that thing worked fantastic.
I used to, which we do a lot of weed eating out here, and before I'd go to Walmart every year and just buy just a cheap weed eater, and by the end of the season it was done for. Next year I'd have to buy a new one. So finally, her and her mom went to Minnesota for something, and I got tired of fighting the weed eater, the cheap one I had at the time.
Bought it while I was gone.
So I went down to our local
Good
steel
man.
shop, bought a steel, and she got home. Boy, she was not happy. I spent that much money, but you know what? It lasted a whole lot longer,
True.
and I wore it out. And now I've got my second one, and it's a professional model. The first one I got was still a homeowner's model, but now I got the MS or can't even talk. FS 111R. So it's the step up into the professional ones, and yeah, that thing will go and go and go. I love it.
Hey, Jennifer, you probably hung the harness up someplace, so you need to go around and look, or you hang things
That
up.
would be my
hung it
luck.
up so it wouldn't ruin it.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you lost it.
You can go get the one. Oh,
Jennifer, they got one I found on Amazon because the strap I had on mine one the dog decided to chew on and broke, and it's got like a rubber bungee strap in it, and it actually takes a lot of the shock out and everything, and makes it a lot more comfortable. And I love that one. I can't remember brand or nothing, but yeah, it's just like a green rubber bungee thing on the strap, and yeah, it makes the carrying that thing a whole lot better. We're buying it still next.
There you go.
Like I said,
I
there's
have
nothing wrong.
steel.
You know what's
Husqvarna
funny?
is still a good brand. I fell into steel, which we have a steel shop here, so that's
a big help.
a big help. And I really like the guy. He's kind of a not arrogant or anything like that, but he'll tell you real quick when you screw something up, and he don't mince words about it, which I actually appreciate.
Well,
So
I learned
You know what? Husqvarna, you can take to a steel shop and they'll work on them.
mhm.
Yeah.
I learned that you with your gas, you want to be sure you use ethanol free.
Yep. Especially if you're going to store it. If you're running it all the time, heavy duty, you can eke by with it. It's still not good for it. But if you plan on storing it for, I would say even more, just a couple weeks, I would not. Yeah,
Yeah, I just
yeah,
buy the
run it
gas in
all
the
free.
can already, pre-mixed, and then use that. It's easier
I
than
go
trying
through
to
too
mix it
much.
yourself and trying to get the mixtures right. It's just easier to buy the can, can that's already mixed and ready to go.
Yep. I bought that for my weed eater this last time because my nephew came over and borrowed it and left it out back in August when we was actually getting rain and storms and stuff. And whatever he did to it, he toasted it. I spent, I don't know, $200 getting that thing fixed because that bonehead pretty much ruined it for me. So the rest of the season, I ran nothing but the pre-mixed steel fuel in it. That way I knew I was running good fuel in it because I was not happy.
No.
But wintertime, I go through too much fuel in the chainsaws to buy to afford this premix, but I do the steel gray can oil and put that in there. Then still an orange gas and oil mix from 3 years ago.
Ugh.
But trying to get caught up on back up on the chat.
Yeah, when like this winter, if I don't use it, my Husqvarna, I empty it all out. I take the bar oil out of it, the thing, and I run it. I start it up to where I know it's empty, and then I store it. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more pecan trees to cut down.
Mm-hmm.
And I have this big one that I was standing next to where that pile of wood was
Mm-hmm.
that needs to come down, but everybody wants $1,000 just to cut it down.
Hmm.
No cleanup, no nothing. $1,000 to cut it down.
Oh wow.
I'm petrified of heights, and I'm about ready to tie a rope around my big butt and climb this sucker and do it myself.
Yep.
It'd be called sketchy tree work, hospital bound.
For sure.
Uh-huh.
Well, when I was on my property, Jan got mad at me one time. I did a video. I'm literally standing in the crotch of a tree, of two different trees that wrapped together, cutting it out, and I fell out of the tree.
Oh
Mhm.
goodness.
I was cutting a little cedar tree back when I did the one video for cleaning up the fence line and stuff. And I was cutting up about between chest and shoulder height. And cedar tree was only about maybe that big around. I was taking saw, and I was like, I just wasn't paying attention to it. I was like, knock it out real quick and move on. And that's all. It almost got me because it did. That tree caught just right, hit my saw, and it barely missed my leg going in by that much. And
I was cutting a tree down the back, or cutting a tree up the backyard, and I had my saw, and it went right through the tree real fast and hit top my knee.
ooh,
Cut the pants, scratched my leg because I was fast, but it tore my pants. Nice two little gouge marks in the pants. Soon as standing there, she looked at me like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I look back and it's like, did the camera catch that or not? Because I came, like I said, with inches of or less than an inch probably of getting that thing into my calf. It's like, and then Tina
Almost.
grabs at me because I got chainsaw chaps in here that I don't hardly ever wear.
But you got them. You should wear them.
Mm-hmm.
I never bought a pair of those.
Almost a green acre. 1K for one tree seems a bit excessive. I have 1.6 for me cutting down a tree. But it was also on an extended ladder, cutting the tree down.
Jen says I was so mad at him for doing that.
They should to spend $1,000 to cut a tree down is expensive.
Yeah.
And I did it for the lady for nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's of course a lot of that they're having to charge is because they're having to pay for insurance and stuff like that. And
Yep.
so think about all the avoidable near misses we've had. God is so good.
Yes, he is.
I should have had broken bones, gashes taken out, arms cut off, fingers cut off, ever since Jan's known me.
Yep.
It is what
worried
it is.
that one was you was on the sawmill video when we cut the tree out there, and I was going to tell him to cut the little sapling in case he had to run, and he didn't trip over it. Well, when the tree log rolled, that's the only thing that stopped it.
Which I went the other way. You was the
I
one
was the one in the way.
So
Yeah, you guys have hills down there.
yes,
Yay.
we
I got
do.
flat ground.
I don't think there's any flat. Well, the yard here is the flattest spot in the whole farm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's you get some of those and you look at it, you think it's going to go one way, but you're standing this way, so everything looks like it's going that way, and then you go to cutting and it does not follow the direction you was figuring on it was going to go.
Exactly. I had that happen this past summer. A tree had fell over, and this thing's like huge, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like this, still attached to the tree, but hung up in another tree. This guy goes, "You think you can get that out of there?" I'm like, "As long as I can keep all the wood that I cut down."
Mm-hmm.
It's like, "It's yours." I cut it to where it should have rolled away from me. And when I cut this last limb that was stuck in the ground, it rolled towards me and went right over the top of my head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. One of the biggest issue we have too is not only the hills, but all the rocks and everything. and you'll be thinking you're standing in one place and you're on solid ground, and you go to step to move out of the way, and that's when you hit the rock or a hole from an armadillo, and you're on a slope and everything. You go where you don't want to go.
I can't relate. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm still looking for my second rock.
We can bring you a load of rocks.
Yeah, you said you threatened that before.
Dad lives so far away from everybody, I can't even go visit.
What are we, about 20 minutes from Jerry?
About that, yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, we got between the armadillos and the rocks, it makes sometimes getting your footing, not being able to get very good solid footing on some stuff. You remember an oil tank and the oil in it, don't have to use change for cutting 20, 30 trees down around the front house. Yeah. So
Watering is the best thing to do.
Exactly. And it's nice being able to have neighbors around where you can do that with and everything. It makes life a whole lot easier. So we had a guy come out. He's been out deer hunting since bow season started, which was mid-September, end of September. But before that, he brought out his big New Holland tractor and 10-foot brush hog, and he helped me get a bunch of brush hogging caught up. And then what was
This
it?
was right about when we got the tractor, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then a couple days ago, he called Tina and said, "Hey, I'm on my way out. I've got a couple of ricks of wood, so I got a couple of rick of wood sitting out there already split, and that he brought." So he goes, but he's going to be hunting, pretty much all the way up through into. I don't know if he's hunting muzzleloader season or not. I know he'll do. He's out here for rifle season. He'll go back when bow season starts back up. So
I'm gonna go out tomorrow.
I need to get out and do one. I've been trying to stay out since he did all that for us and helped us out and everything. It's like I told him, it's like, place is yours. So I've been trying to be real careful. Hey, James, I didn't see you sneak in.
For a little while.
Well, I just now saw him.
He's been lurking.
But yeah, since he helped us out and everything, I've been trying to stay out of the woods. I didn't want to get out and start cutting woods when he's out there hunting and stuff like that. So been kind of mindful on that. But I'm going to try to go out in the morning and do a little bit myself.
I don't want to get up before 8 o'clock. I'll go out tomorrow in the afternoon.
Yeah.
I have to stay up late just so I can take a nap tomorrow so I can go to work. I'm used to getting up at midnight, being to work at 2 a.m, for the last 3 months. And now I've got to go from that to working nights.
Man.
So it's going to kill
Mr.
me.
Hall.
And what's going to kill me, though, is I work Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, have Wednesday off, go to work Thursday night, have Friday and Saturday off.
Well, this is the first year in a long time I actually have Thanksgiving off, because normally I work Thanksgiving, get stuck with the way our rotation or schedule rotates. I've been working Thanksgiving the last, almost 10 years. I think I've had 2 Thanksgivings off the last 10 years. And Christmas has been kind of hit and miss. So I actually have both holidays off. So we're going up to my dad's and stepmom's and going to have Thanksgiving up there this next week. So normally
he has off, then I didn't volunteer to work. So figured we'd go out and go together.
Yeah, that's a good thing. This will be the first Thanksgiving that I'm actually going to cook a turkey since 2014. That's the day my mom passed away, a week before Thanksgiving, and I've never really celebrated it since.
Yep, I understand that.
And before, when the kids was younger, when I got onto this rotation, I'd work, come back, get Tina and the kids, and then we go out to my dad and stepmom's, which they live a little over about an hour north of us. So I get off at 5 at night or 5 in the evening. By the time we got up there, it was almost 7, which they're already tired. I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
And we'd eat, visit for a little bit, but nobody was really able to enjoy it because we was all tired. So I did that a couple of years in a row, and finally I told my dad, like, I can't do this anymore. It's like, you guys are exhausted. I said, I'm exhausted. We're not having any fun. He goes, that sounds like a great idea. So he goes, wanted to say something. He goes, but I didn't want to hurt your feelings. Say I didn't want you up here. I was like, nope,
You're good.
we're on the same page here, so we're good. So
Okay, where's NB? What's NB stand for?
Wasn't sure if it was New Brunswick or
New
Nebraska.
Brunswick?
I'm
not used to that. Used that northern lingo, you know.
I'd say probably New Brunswick would be my guess, knowing where she's at.
That's probably right.
She can correct me if I'm wrong, which that's, I've been wrong many times before.
Can I? It's hard.
No, you haven't, Eric. You know, you have been wrong. You're never wrong. You're never wrong.
Yeah. See, I was right, dear. That's twice a day I was right.
Right. You better write on a calendar, Eric, so you can show her tomorrow.
Oh yeah, about the epoxy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh goodness.
It was doing color for the polar, and so I was like, she's like, oh, that should be enough. I'm like, you're gonna need to add more. We had to have more.
Did I hear Jesse was around there someplace?
Yeah, she's sitting over here in Tina's chair.
Hello.
Hey, Jesse.
But she's not in the middle of it.
She was on earlier. When she was coming back from Neosho, she went up and did some clothes shopping so she can have something to wear Thursday when we go to my dad's.
You're in my way.
Been raining for over a week now. It's kind of dried up a little bit here, but the wind keeps blowing. I got a brush pile that I've been trying to burn since
August.
I still have puddles in my yard.
Oh,
The
really?
weather is weird here. It rained for like a day, then it stopped. Sun came out, then the sun disappeared. Cloudy for like a week,
Jan says hi, Jesse.
Hi, Jim.
and then it goes from 80 degrees to 35 degrees. It can't make up its mind. Mother Nature's strange.
Mm-hmm.
She's bipolar.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Or in menopause, one of the two. Or both.
Even with the wind today, we probably would. The only thing that worried me about burning was just the fact that the leaves dry out so quick.
Yep.
And
They burn quick, though.
yes, they do.
That was why I didn't want to start it.
Yeah, because it's, it's right up next to our neighbor's property. So I didn't want to take, and the wind's pretty much blowing that direction. So Jesse finds something on her own.
See, that's what I like about my fire pit. It's an old storm shelter that was no good. It could never be restored or used. I busted off the top of it, and I still got a little bit more to go and bust the walls down. That's what I use for a fire pit.
Yeah.
Wish I had that.
Yeah, that'd be
I just
cool.
got piles all over the place.
See, the problem is what happened was my son was staying here when I was out on the road. He started cleaning it out and wanting to bust it up. The only thing he didn't do was clean it out enough and bust up the floor. So when it rains for like a week or two, I got a swimming pool.
Mm.
And it takes forever to go down.
Tina and Jessica are laughing at my cat.
She only likes him.
I got a couple cats like that. They know cats are good character, you know. They know who to like, who not like.
He's not very smart to begin with. Was it 2 years ago?
I gotta go check my food.
The real cold we had. She's the one that climbed the tree and stayed in the tree for 3 weeks.
Over a month.
Froze her tail off, literally.
You know, you got a fire department for that.
I'm not gonna call a fire department out for a cat.
They always come out. That's all we do is take cats out of trees.
We only have one fire department that'll actually legit do that. Goodman, I'm not going to call them out, but yeah, we got one on the northern part of the county. They'll actually do that, at least for ones in town. I don't know if but the rest of them just sit there and it's like crickets. Like, really, guys? Come on now. But
But no, we got her down the one time,
and then coon
and
dogs
she
ran
went
her.
back up.
Coon
So
dogs
she's
ran her
not
back.
normally without a tail, huh?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. She had a big
Maybe
bushy
she'd
tail.
like to
Fluffy
become a
tail.
minx.
Yeah, she had a and it got frostbit and fell off, and the coon dogs ran her up the tree and kept her treed for quite a while.
Well, the dogs didn't stay down there. She just would not come down.
No.
And you cut the one tree down, and she jumped into another branch, and it was like, oh, cat, good grief.
She's fine.
Let's say she's actually sitting here on my lap. She usually don't like me.
Mm-hmm.
She'd be nice.
She's gonna make a liar out of me.
She's being nice just to if she heard you what you said.
Mm-hmm.
She's just contrary like Eric is.
She's a good cat.
I read our thing on today's Facebook about 40 different things about cats. A way that you can tell if they like you a lot if they close their eyes real slow. That means it's supposed to be a sign that they love you.
Hmm.
And if you look at them eye to eye and you do the same thing, that's telling them the same thing.
Yeah.
They rub their heads on you. That's a sign of affection. All kinds of good information.
That is
You
kind of
ready for this? You guys ready to get really hungry?
Uh-oh, he's
Uh-oh.
busting out the meatloaf.
I'm already full.
We haven't ate dinner just yet. Oh my goodness.
That does look good.
I'm sitting there thinking meatloaf sandwiches for the next day.
Excuse me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we had a little Debbie's Christmas tree.
My mom, when we got growed up bigger, she got to where she'd have to make 2 meatloafs, one for dinner that night, and then another one for everybody to make meatloaf sandwiches with for the next day. So
I hadn't had meatloaf in a long time.
I know we're gonna make some meatloaf.
I was supposed to get some chicken out of the freezer, and I didn't do that either.
Uh-oh.
I wanted to make noodles.
It's all right, almost Green Acres. I have a cat that brings whole rabbits to the front door, and they're still alive.
Mm-hmm.
He brings them up the door, and he cries at the door. You open the door up, and you say, "No, you can't bring that in." So he'll drop it right there, and the rabbit takes off. Like, what are you doing bringing live rabbits up here?
We got a couple they'll bring mice up, and then our coon dogs back a few months ago, they brought a coon up.
Imagine that. That's what they're for.
That's why they call coon dogs.
Yep. It's like, see, we are coon
They were
dogs.
baby ones. Of course, the pups were still puppies, but yeah, they're not so little anymore.
Mm-hmm. Don't mind talk if you don't know what is a cat with.
I was going to say, we have one that it sounds like he's saying, hello? Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I'm going to get off here. I'll be in the chat. But
All
I've got to
right.
finish out my video on this so I can put it out.
All right. Well, glad you stopped
Nice
in.
seeing you again, Ed.
I'll be back in just a few minutes. It ain't going to take me long to finish this video.
All righty.
All right. Later, guys.
Later.
Later. I said I actually did my collaboration Cozy Fall Soup 24? I hadn't done much for collaboration before, and yeah. So
Well, Jan and I are going to
did
do
all
a
by
collaboration
myself.
in February. We're going to have a new collaboration come up. But I'm not going to tell anybody what it is yet because we haven't ironed out all the details yet.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, there's Juno Acres. Hey, Flint and Sam, welcome in.
Welcome in, guys.
Oh, we don't want no snakes. That's yuck. I'm out.
And Tina made
I don't mind the lizards, but they have legs. That's okay.
jailhouse noodles for all the inmates. Beef and noodles.
Yep. And I did not make enough.
We need to do. We was going to do, I think, chicken and noodles. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have to run out and get the chicken and get it thaw out overnight.
Ooh,
Everybody's still saying.
bring them in the house. Whoa.
You know, kids was little. I remember Tina was at work and I was home with the kids. Found just one of the little bitty ringneck snakes. You know, just more or less a worm. Kids was asking about it, so we brought it in. Googled it.
Yuck.
took it back outside and released it. Boy, she came home, found out that we brought this little oversized worm in the house, and boy, she threw a fit.
The only good snake is a dead snake. And I don't want that in here either.
Oh, black snakes are good.
No. They stay
Yeah,
out
they
in the
get rid of
woods
the
and leave me
mice.
alone.
They get rid of the mice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, that's why I got cats.
And then you got other snakes that'll kill the bad snake, the poisonous snakes that you definitely don't want up around the house.
That's right.
No rattlers yet. Didn't I see that one of you guys got bit by a rattlesnake? Yeah, I was like, I cringe. Like I said, I can't handle snakes.
You're a big baby.
When it comes to those, yes, I
You
am.
and Susan both. She can't even watch them on TV.
I can't either. Ooh.
It's like
I
they're on
remember one
TV.
time-
They ain't gonna bother you. They can't hurt you.
Oh yeah, they can.
She'll
They
do
make me have a
this.
heart attack.
She does this with her on TV. I don't really want to look at
I
it.
asked Eric, is it over yet? Is it
Yep.
gone?
That's what she does.
Well, I was working in the jail and I was on the phone, and one of my coworkers had put in my filing cabinet a picture of a snake, and they had put it in there to where when I opened the door, it would pop up. And I opened that door while I was on the phone with someone, and I screamed and threw the phone, and I think I actually ended up breaking the phone. But yeah, it was
They
not good.
don't they know you shouldn't tease, prank people who have guns?
Well, they don't let me have it back there in the jail. Of
Oh, okay.
Well,
course, I don't work back there anymore, so
well,
yeah.
the funny thing is we got a state trooper that's been in this area for
Hi, Regina.
many
Welcome
years.
in.
And when we was at the old 911 center there in Pineville, he come down, was looking at the because we had a big map on the wall with all the land property owners and stuff. And he come down there to look at something because we had some cows that kept getting out, so he was wanting to see who the property owners in that area was. Well, somebody brought in a fake rubber snake, and it had been floating around for a couple months. We didn't realize it hadn't been sitting on a battery backup right against the wall up underneath this map. And he's up there looking at it, and he happened to look down and see this snake, and he jumped backwards, and the most girliest scream out of this highway patrolman you'd ever heard. And I'm pretty sure he did reach for his gun as he was jumping back, but he stopped himself.
Who was it? I know a lot of the highway patrol. Who was it? Remember his
Grant
name?
Hendricks?
It was Hendricks?
Yep.
That's funny.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the girliest scream that you'd ever heard.
Yeah, Grant's awesome though.
He is a nice guy, but yeah.
Remind me of which jail. I'm in Missouri, Jude's.
McDonald County.
She's in the lowest south corner that you can be in the state.
Mm-hmm. If you go any further south, you're in Arkansas. You go any further west, you're in Oklahoma.
That's right. There are buffer for Arkansas.
I would have screwed
I don't know.
Bucky Girl too.
Going up there, I see more and more Arkansas tags getting further north, even going up into Joplin anymore. It's like we was coming back
Would you quit
last
screaming
night
at
from
me?
Joplin and had one that was going south, and he got up to the Y and almost it was in an old Jeep. Because if you're going south there on 49 there where it now splits, you go to the left to stay on 71, go towards Bella Vista, or you go to the right to stay on 49 to go around.
Towards Bella Vista.
And he started passing me. Was it last night or was it when I was coming home? Anyway, I'm staying in. Oh, it wasn't last night. It was the day before. Anyway, but
That's why I
anyway,
don't remember.
yeah, because I was going to Walmart after work. It was still night. And there was me and there's a little red car right in front of me because I was going to go south so I can go to Walmart after work. And this Jeep was over, and I started to speed up, and I'm glad I didn't because he cut me off to go south on 49 instead of slowing down and moving over. And that caused a big wreck there because he almost hit the back end of that little car in the front of my truck. If he would have been in a pickup or something bigger than that little Jeep he was in, he would have wiped all three of us out. And that split right there is people don't pay attention through there at all.
Well, it's always those guys who are in a hurry to be the first one in the accident.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and of course,
Junid says, I believe, are starting to work with Stone County Jail in January. Well, they're just, let's see, Stone
it's
just before Taney, right?
yeah. So it's us, Barry,
Then Stone.
Stone, and then Taney County, if I remember right. Maybe it's the other way around.
And Green County's above Stone, right?
I think
Yes.
so.
Yeah, I always get Stone and Taney County usually backwards because Taney
Yeah, you
County is
gotta go
where
through
Brant's.
Stone to get to Taney.
Yeah, which they're both real skinny, tall counties anyway. You got Barry County, who's almost half the state wide.
It is a long drive across there.
Yeah, it is.
When I moved here, that's the biggest thing that Susan and I couldn't get used to is like how small the counties were. You know,
Mhm.
we live in San Diego, and there's
Oh,
and the
goodness.
whole bottom side of the state is San Diego County or Imperial County. That's it. 2 counties, the whole bottom of the state.
Yep.
You had to drive 2 hours to get out of the county.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, if I remember right, I think there's 160 in Missouri. And yeah, a lot of them are pretty small. We got a couple big ones, but yeah, most of them are pretty small. I think Barry County is one of the bigger ones. And then there's
Barry
another.
County's pretty decent sized.
But
So,
yeah.
Jen, are you going to eat anything else for the dinner tonight? Susan and I figure we're done.
We're with Taney and Christian County now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Christian County's where, isn't that where we take for immigration? Or they come and get them and they house them there,
Oh,
I believe.
Jen says, can't stand roundabouts.
Me neither.
Man, Missouri got addicted to those things. So, I don't. It's like that one they put there off of 49 there on 86 in Neosho, right there between the 2 gas stations. Why they decided that needed a roundabout, I don't know, but that's a pain.
That was the dorkiest one they put in.
Mm-hmm. Well, and there's another one up there in Joplin, over by where my aunt and uncle live. Can't remember what school it is, and it's a little dinky roundabout, and it's like in the it's actually more useless location than the one there in Neosho.
On 20th and Duquesne Road.
It's 54th Street, and it's off of I keep wanting to say Cunningham, off of Connecticut. If you take Connecticut all the way south, and then it cuts back. Well, now it comes back up to where Mercy is now, but which
yeah
area. But it was long before that. It's just like they decided to stick this random roundabout by one of the schools where they moved it over there on the south side of Joplin, just for whatever reason.
I think they think they're fun. And Regina's saying they put in about 6 of them in the last month, so they must be addicted to them also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's supposed to save money by not having to put lights, so they
put in a roundabout.
In some places I can kind of sort of see it,
but not everywhere.
But this place, like here, and then the one there in the Neosho, yeah, just not needed.
Well, they say they're supposed to be more efficient.
Yeah.
But not always.
Of course, problem is for the most part, most of us was not brought up learning how to drive roundabouts and trying to figure them out, and everybody's trying to figure them out. So, I think the road crew were doing drugs when they made them.
It does, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, but anywho, well, I think
you had to do it, didn't you? You did that on purpose.
Actually,
sorry,
honestly,
Jan.
that one was an accident, but I'm glad I did it. Love you, Jan. So,
oh goodness,
I think we're going to get out of here because we do know there's one more live coming on after us.
What's that, Jody?
Well, and then Christine will come on later. Christine. But I want to get dinner because I'm getting hungry, and everybody else can have a little bit of a break before that one. So
Fishing if one knows how to drive. That's true too.
yeah, exactly.
I just hopped on here originally to say hello, guys.
Well, we're glad you did.
Glad you
Appreciate
did.
you coming in here, Jerry.
So
So
you guys have a good one. Talk to you later.
all right, take care, man.
Goodbye, Jan.
Remember, Jan likes anywho.
Oh goodness.
Yep. See you. Anywho, see you later.
So yeah, guys, we're going to cut out of here. Jerry, again, thanks for coming in, and Dale and Nana and Ed. Appreciate you guys
And
coming
even
in here.
Jesse.
And even Jesse. And guys, we appreciate you coming in and watching us. So we're going to go ahead and cut out of here.